Hey Radiant Souls, welcome back to my channel and welcome to 2023. Happy New Year. I wanted to share just a little bit of a message today and let me show you some of what it looked like here in my corner of the world this morning because it felt really renewing and refreshing. And so to a lot of people, it might have looked dreary and dull. It was very foggy, it was wet, but to me it felt like everything had just been renewed and refreshed and washed clean. And I actually cleaned my house a little bit yesterday because I didn't want the old dirt from 2022 coming forward into the new year. And that's what it felt like Mother Nature did too around here. So here's some of that footage. So just soft and peaceful and refreshing. And I hope however you chose to ring in the new year, it worked for you. I have not really been a go out and celebrate the new year person. I'm always in bed early. In fact, when I heard neighbors and things doing fireworks and banging pots and pans or whatever it was, I truly, when I came awake with that noise, thought, what in the world is going on? Oh, it's New Year. It didn't even register with me. That's how cool and hip I am. But it's been a long time since I did anything on New Year's Eve. Just like to keep quiet and reflective, I guess. So as you are welcoming in your new year, I wanted to talk a little bit about a message that was coming through from my guides about this tends to be a time where we measure, where it feels like we're shutting a door on something and opening a door on something else. And the guidance was to remember that it doesn't take the flipping of a calendar to do that. We can do that at any moment. We always are able to reinvent, refresh, renew, walk through that new doorway with ourselves. It takes a little courage. It takes more than that. It takes aligned action. Things aren't just gonna poof, always happen for us. We have to lead ourselves down that path sometimes. But just know that that opportunity is there, because I think sometimes too, in the holiday season in general and in New Year's, we tend to get ultra reflective and remembering all these other times that through the lens of perspective sometimes feel a little rosier, a little dewier. It's like they have an Instagram filter on them. And, you know, while they were amazing moments at the time, if we're spending now looking back at those, we're missing now. So then we're going to look back and say, well, what happened? And then we have to spend even more time looking back and recalculating. So it's the old adage of being present, because it is a present. Cheesy, corny, yes, but it is. And I think a lot of us lose sight of that in the holidays because we're kind of awash in tradition and feel guided to kind of out with the old and with the new, whatever. But my point to this is we have New Year's every minute. We can always choose something different for ourselves. So take that as empowerment. But a little bit of a message from my guides that wanted to come through. It's not the channeled message of the week or anything, or of the month, but just a little something that was kicking around that I wanted to share. And it is, let your hearts be healed. Carry not the weight of regret. Time is no measure of worth. For the quickest inspiration needs but a moment to take hold, a chemical spark of flame lighting a change within. Be well, Be at peace with yourself and with others. Enjoy the precious moments, but do not measure them, for in stopping to take their measure, you miss the next one. So that's kind of what I was saying. If we're always looking back and we're saying, oh, this was so much better than that, and this versus blah, then we just stay present. My friends, stay grounded. So if you feel called to work on releasing some things, letting some things go, the next video I post here in a little while is going to be a quick cord cutting meditation. And for those who have worked with me for a while, this is a brand new one. It's not one that you've heard before. I'm going to put it here on YouTube, but I'm also going to offer it as an MP3 because I know sometimes YouTube can interrupt with ads and things, and that's going to mess up your flow. So if you want to download it, I'll give you that option as well, and I'll put the link there. But it's just nice sometimes to look around and say, what do I feel tethered to? And what can I maybe release to get more of my own power and more of my own energy back? And that might be relationships that are kind of the ex you keep calling or whatever. It may be regrets that you have, things that you would have decided differently. It may just be that you don't even know, but you just feel kind of depleted and like, hey, I feel like my battery is at like 42% right now and I could really use the extra boost. So this is just a nice way to walk through a little process to kind of pull that energy back to you so that you are top notch, top of the line, the best version of you that you can be. So I hope you like it. I'll share it again in the next video. Give it, if you're watching this like right when this video is released, give it a little while because I didn't want to do them too much back to back. The algorithm doesn't like that. That's so nerdy. But anyway, that's all I have for you today. Coming up for 2023, look for me more often here. I have some plans for things I want to share. And if you feel called to really start your 2023 off, give yourself some leverage on the rest of the year, I'd love to work with you off of YouTube. You know, this is great for us to meet up here, but we can have private session appointments as well with intuitive counseling, coaching, which is my absolute favorite thing to do because we really just get under the hood. We unravel things. We get you back up and running. Animal communication, if that's your thing, energy healing. There are a lot of different ways that we can work together. So check out my website. Link is below if you want to connect one-on-one. And in whatever way our paths cross in 2023, I look forward to it and I wish you a year filled with abundant joy and blessings. I'll see you soon. Bye.